Yes, honey. Dry skin people can wear powder foundations too. Just let your beauty shine through. Let it shine through. I just want to share some of my favorite powder foundations, but foundations that dry skin people like myself can actually wear. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about, I want to say before I even start, is that when you are wearing powder foundation and you have dry skin like I do, you have to thoroughly moisturize before you use it, okay? Because it is a powder, and with dry skin, you know, powder is almost like the enemy. Okay, but you can combat it and wear it, especially around the summer. I don't like to wear heavy foundations anyway, so powder foundations is light enough. It gives really great coverage, and I like the way it looks. It's buildable, so you can, if you have dry skin, oily skin combination, you can actually wear a powder foundation. So I'm gonna stop rambling, because you know how I do, and I jump right into it. So the first one, the very first one that I want to bring to you, I am wearing it now, and it's one of my favorite, okay? It's affordable, it's from a drugstore, and it is by Elf, okay? I kept this because I wanted to show you, because I was so intrigued by this. I've been wearing it a lot lately. It is just a great powder foundation, and it's affordable. I think I paid like maybe $6 for this. I'm thinking 6 to 10, let's say $6 to $10, okay? But this is so great. Let me just read a little bit about this to you, okay? I am actually in the shade medium 10C, and it looks like this. You can tell I've been using it, okay? It's medium 10C. This is a great complexion for me, great shade. It says camouflage imperfections and even out skin tone with this primer infused foundation. The lightweight powder is finely milled to provide long lasting and buildable coverage for a full coverage look. It also has a semi-matte finish, okay? So again, you have to really moisturize your skin thoroughly. I'm just going to show you a little clip of what I actually do when I apply this foundation, this powder foundation, and this is my same routine for any of the powder foundations that I show you here today, okay? Okay, so I love to start my skincare off with my Elizabeth Arden Ceramide capsules. I really like to apply this and really press it into my skin, and never forget your neck. I always make sure to apply these products to my neck as well. Next, I'm using my hyaluronic acid by CeraVe, and everything that I use, I'll link it in the description box below, but I'm using products that really hydrate and moisturize my skin thoroughly. So this is what I like to do when, you know, using powder foundations. And last but not least, I'm using my wonderful Pond's moisturizer. I'm using this moisturizer because I know it is tried and true, and it really deeply hydrates and moisturizes my skin. This is it really just preps my skin for the powder foundation. And now I'm using my final touch is the sunscreen, and I'm gonna go with the Super Glow sunscreen today because I really want my foundation and my skin to really just have a glow to it, because powder can sometimes dry your skin out, and well, not even dry it out, kind of make it look dull, okay? So yeah, and last but not least, I'm using my eye cream. That is the final thing that I do to end my skincare routine, with that to really make sure every part of my skin is hydrated. Now I just take this Elf foundation powder, and I use my kabuki brush, and I just use it in a circular motion to apply this powder. I really like it a lot, and I tap it off first. I swirl it in there, and then I tap it off, and I go in circular motions. It really just gives a natural look and a natural finish, and it is buildable, so you can keep applying as much as you like, for a full coverage look, or you can just use it very lightly. This is really enough for me. I don't go over 2 and 3 times, maybe 1.5 times in circular motion to make sure I hit everything. Yeah, that's it. This is a very nice powder foundation. If you haven't tried it, this is a great one to try. Love it. The next foundation that I want to talk about is by L'Oreal. It is the Age Perfect Creamy Powder Foundation. This powder foundation is so great. It's wonderful. It is very creamy, very velvety, okay? I mean, it really feels nice and soft to the skin. I like this one a lot, okay? And let me tell you, I am in the shade, it says 315. And let me just read a little bit about this one. It says, creamy powder foundation, smooths and blurs, visibly minimize imperfections, even skin tones, and has a creamy, soft, velvety texture. And it really does. I like this a lot because I like the way it feels on my skin. All of the powder foundation that I'm going to show you, they're very lightweight on the skin. And that's what I like about wearing the powder foundation. And they're buildable. So you can build the coverage according to how you want to. That's what I like. So this is by L'Oreal. L'Oreal has some great products. I have a lot of their products, and I actually like L'Oreal for mature skin. And so yeah, this is a great creamy powder foundation for dry skin, and they have a good range of shades, which I like a lot. So yeah, really like this one, Age Perfect Creamy Foundation by L'Oreal. Now the next one that I want to bring to you is a full coverage super stay. It's by Maybelline, okay? Now this one is it's a great powder foundation, especially if you have oily skin. This one it starts off good for me. I really do like it because I like the way it feels, and it's by Maybelline. It is the Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation, okay? Powder foundation. But I say after a good 8 hours, my skin starts to flake it, okay? But this is really great. I think this one is great if you have combination skin and oily skin. Now if you have kind of dry skin, but you in the summer, you can get away with this, because I can get away with this in summer, okay? Before I could not use this at all, but lately now my skin isn't as dry as it used to be. It's dry, but it's not, like I always say, bone dry. It's not bone dry like it usually is. So in the summer I can use this. In the winter, definitely not ever. But if you have oily skin or a combination skin, this would be great for you. But I really like it, so I wanted to bring this on here for my oily girls, okay, or the combination skin. This is a really great one by Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage, okay? It's like this. And let me show you how it looks. It has a nice creamy texture as well. Very creamy, nice texture. I like the way it goes on to your skin. Again, moisturize thoroughly, especially with this one. Even if you have oily skin, still moisturize, okay? It's very important. It helps combat the oil, whether you know it or not, when you still moisturize your skin, okay? You need moisture too. So you really use just regular skincare moisturize. And let me tell you a little bit about this one. And it says full coverage powder foundation with long-lasting matte finish, okay? So this is a matte type of powder foundation. It's very lightweight and comfortable, fade and transfer resistant, which is a great quality. I love it. Lasts up to 16 hours. Don't know about that because I haven't really tested it out like that. But my shade is Golden Door 312, okay? It makes my skin look nice. But if you have oily skin, this is probably really great for you. Now with all of my powder foundations, I always set it with a setting spray. One of my favorite setting sprays is the Dewy Mist by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It just gives me that dewiness. After using all that powder, I like to use a spray to combat it, to make it look more natural, you know. So yes, but this is a wonderful, wonderful powder foundation by Maybelline, one of my favorite brands. So yeah, I love it. To more of the higher end, I had to choose because I have the Estee Lauder one that I like, but these are my favorite. So favorite more higher end brand. So I'm gonna start off with the Wonder 2. This is Wonder 2 Go Beyond Foundation Complexion Enhanced Powder. Oh my goodness, I love this one. Okay, this one goes on like a velvety cream, and that's the brush that you saw me use. This brush came with it. They sent this to me a while ago, and I said, let me try it. I tried this maybe last year, and oh my goodness, fell in love with it. I mean, this one I can actually wear in the winter, like in the fall. Love this foundation, powder foundation. It is very, very creamy. As you can tell, I've been using the heck out of this one. In the shade, it says medium range, and it says it's cruelty free, it's gluten free, very lightweight, it's transfer proof, and it is vegan and water resistant. Love this. This is one of my favorite powder foundations. I like the way it wears. I think this one runs about $32, but it is beautifully, and I love my little kabuki brush that comes with it. I just use this brush with all of them because it is such a really great brush that comes with it. This, I think the whole set is like $32 for the brush and the powder foundation, but I love it. It is a really great foundation, powder foundation that doesn't actually dry your skin out. I love that. That's what I like about all of these powder foundations. Okay, so yes, this is a really great one by Wonder 2. Next one is one of my, I used to wear this like a long time ago when it first came out. Oh my goodness, and I've always liked their products, and it's by Bare Mineral. This is the Bare Mineral Bare Pro. Okay, I've been had this so long, and I use it. I love this one. This one is one of my favorite also that I've used so much. It's just a great powder foundation. And let me tell you a little bit about this one because on the back, I don't even know what shade I'm in. But I think I would try to find the one on here and link it down here if you're interested in the shade that I'm actually in. But I've had it for a while and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So let me tell you a little bit about this one. It's a sweat, humidity, and transfer resistant natural matte foundation that provides 16 hours of breathable full coverage while visibly evening skin tone and texture over time. Absorbs oil and controls shines for 24 hours. It visibly evens skin tone and texture. Bare Mineral just has great products anyway, and this is a wonderful powder. I tell you, this one is more velvety feeling than any of them. This one is great. I love it. So anyway, Bare Minerals, and I will try to find the shade that I'm in, okay, so you can if you're interested. So yeah, Bare Mineral. Last but certainly not least, just by Kat Von D. I didn't purchase it. I received this one in a box deluxe when I was getting those a while ago. I said that I'm not going to be able to wear this one because I know I have dry skin. This one just, I didn't think I would be able to wear it. But oh my goodness, I love this one. This one says Lock It. I'm in the shade Tan 170, and it actually is this shade right here. I like the compact is super cute. That's what drew my attention to it. But I wasn't, and it has a little powder thing that comes with it. But like again, I don't use that. I use my little kabuki brush with it. And let me tell you a little bit about this one. And I really like it. It worked well with my skin, and I was very, very shocked pleasantly, you know. So let me tell you a little bit about this one. This one says a sleek compact of silky smooth pore blurring powder with fast full coverage, delivers a diffused matte finish without feeling dry. I completely agree. Also vegan and cruelty free. Ingredients say rice powder extract, a blurring skin conditioner that gives the powder a soft touch feel for even silky glide during application. It absorbs excess oils for a flawless matte finish. I'm telling you, it really surprised me because I really didn't think I could wear this because, you know, I just didn't think I could wear it. But I love this one by Kat Von D. These are my top favorite powder foundations, and this one really shocked me. So, you know, I really like it a lot. And I like the way it feels on my skin. It's very silky as well. And it lasts throughout the day, which I love. So yeah, love this, love this, love this. foundation. So that is all I have for you today. I hope this video was helpful and interesting, especially if you are really interested in wearing or trying a powder foundation and you have dry skin. You can really thoroughly moisturize your skin to get that moisture locked in. You can wear a powder foundation, okay? So anyway, guys, thank you so very much for just taking time out to watch my videos. If you like this type of video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel on the way out if you haven't done so already. And thank you for just taking time to watch my videos. I greatly appreciate it. Peace and love until next time. Mwah. Bye.